Okay, yeah. I was like,
Doing a sound check. Can Duluth hear?
Yeah, we can hear just fine.
Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, there's a YouTube.
Oh.
I know, right? Really? What do you like? I'm in the back.
Oh.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, good.
They're there, they just put in their cameras on. So the 35. Oh, he has a camera. Yeah. So they're
I know, yeah.
Just let's take a pic now and then you can just film. I mean, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna stop you?
It's probably like the only guy that actually look photogenic. So really happy.
Yeah, let's sit over at table 8.
All of them. 100% I feel that. I know, I'm like, what did I do? Right? I just started using, I used to use wax, and it just wasn't giving me the definition that I wanted. So my sister also has really friendly girl, very similar to me. She was like, oh, you just like gel. So, all right, I've been trying to do that. It's just your hair's crunchy for like 8 hours, so I'm gonna get used to that. But I've been using, yeah. I have never had it set up like that before, but if it would be for whoever's the host computer, they would have to like gallery.
So ask.
It wouldn't be from like here. Almost done. I love it.
We can't see.
And then I'm assuming it would modify it on here, but we can't do it from like room. We have to base this morning. It was a sign. It was like my topic was like manufacturing back to the US to like that like drug shortages. Like
Yeah, you're Steve. So you're like, ask Steve to address. Steve, Samantha.
I am Steve.
Nice to meet you.
Were you
Nice to meet you. Hey, Diana, where are those?
He's at work, but he's gonna be logging on. Or he should be on the Zoom. Yeah, he did have to work. Yeah.
No, I think,
I was like,
how do we
you know
get
what?
to-
How do you hit like this?
Samantha,
How do you get to the
Zoom ready
on the terminal?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So I think get the video layout. There you go.
Should we do it again to see if it'll do gallery or is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Because people have been.
Oh,
They're
there.
You
This is a bad one, then just a few of them, just a sampler. If you want to test it and they'll give you a thumbs up if they can hear you. If not, then I'll click 1, 2 again.
So everybody in Duluth, can you hear me again?
Perfect.
Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Linda Wellage, and it is my distinct honor to serve as the Dean of the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy. And I'm truly delighted to be here today to celebrate with all of you. And I want to thank you, the class representatives, our event team, and the Office of Student Services who worked hard to make this event possible in its hybrid mode. So looking across the individuals here in the Twin Cities, thank you for being here. In Duluth, thank you for being there. And all of you on Zoom, thanks for joining us. Before we get started, there is one quick housekeeping note. Throughout today's event, we will be taking photos as screenshots and some candid classroom pictures for use in college communications and our social media channels. And so if you would rather not be part of those images, feel free to turn off your camera or sit out of sight of my cell phone or someone else's cell phone in the classrooms so that you're not part of the pictures. But we hope everybody enjoys today and has a big smile on behind their masks. Students, today marks an important transition from the classroom to the clinical setting. Today is also a reaffirmation of your commitment to professionalism and, importantly, your future patients. You've arrived at this point because of the hard work and, no doubt, many late nights and long hours of studying and preparing. Furthermore, you've done all of this in the midst of a global pandemic that continues to shape our way forward. I am incredibly proud of all of you, and I extend my sincere congratulations for your tremendous accomplishments in these past 3 years. Now, I have to say this as dean. While there are still a few more tasks to complete this semester, assignments, etc., you've reached that point where you're going to put things into practice that you've learned about, and you're going to care for patients as you've learned to do. The resiliency, strong work ethic, and eager to learn attitude you've had will carry you throughout next year. And in fact, it will continue to serve you well throughout your career. As P4s, you will have the chance to explore many different practice settings and future career paths. The next year may be a bit stressful and challenging at times. But even in those moments, remember, you are taking an essential step in your development as pharmacists. At the College of Pharmacy, we aim to prepare the best pharmacists in the country. This isn't an easy program. Your success in the classroom is a tribute to your commitment to excellence, your willingness to persevere, your adaptability in a rapidly changing environment. Your time and skills used to support patients, communities, and fellow classmates are clearly demonstration of your commitment to help others. Today, we won't formally call each of your names, but you're all worthy of tremendous recognition. Your accomplishments are truly impressive, and they are shaping you to be the best pharmacists in the nation. Today, we are both celebrating achievements and looking ahead. Your new white coat signifies your pledge to professionalism and symbolizes the amazing things you'll do during the last year of your formal pharmacy education, and then subsequently throughout your career. This is also a time to renew your personal commitment to professionalism and to be reminded of the important role model you will have and responsibilities you will carry throughout the 4th year and again throughout your career. This is a new beginning of an exciting adventure, and it starts today with the white coat and our award ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite our class of 2023 faculty class advisors to provide a few remarks. They've worked with all of you students and class reps over the past 3 years, and I know they have some words of wisdom to share as you make this important transition. Please welcome Dr. Ling Li, advisor for the Twin Cities, and Dr. Mark Schneiderhan, advisor for Duluth.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to add my congratulations to all of you for your many accomplishments in the past year and also over the past 3 years. You have embraced the unprecedented challenges of the pandemic and thrived in your pharmacy education so far. I am so proud to be part of your class. As you transition from the didactic portion of the curriculum to APPE, I look forward to seeing all your successful applications of what you have learned in the classroom and to the clinic in the coming year. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Well, class, I was trying to come up with some words, so I found some pictures to describe what I was thinking. What do I do for a living? Breathe. Keep breathing, okay? I want you all to keep breathing. Take a deep breath, and you're almost there. You're there. So the other thing too is not only success. I love what Michelle said. It's not only success, but happiness. It's what we do, what we bring to patients is changes. It gets us out of our own thinking about ourselves. Once we start thinking of others, we let go of what we think of ourselves and we feel better. And I can't tell you, when I go into clinic, my prayer is, help me to be useful to my patients, help me to be useful. And let me tell you, it really sets the tone for my attitude that day. So that's what I want to leave you. So good luck and enjoy it's going to go fast. 4th year, holy cow. You're going to be done and we're going to see you up on the graduation. Yeah, I better stop talking.
Thank you, Dr. Snyder. I would now like to invite Associate Dean for Student and Professional Affairs, Dr. Randy Seifert, and Interim Senior Associate Dean, Dr. Tim Stratton, to present our student awards.
Well, thank you, Dean Wellage. Dr. Stratton and I will now have the pleasure of presenting our student awards. Attendees in the Zoom meeting, feel free to use your reactions button and the chat to offer congratulations to our award winners. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to read this, but you guys are having too much fun. Anyway, so the way we're going to do this is that we'll read the award, and then we're going to also read what the nominators said about the awardees. So let's get started. How about the College Board PharmD 3 Award? And this is for a third-year student for outstanding contributions to and involvement in the profession, the college, and its students. And our awardee is Henrik Olsen. And what did the nominator say about Henrik? Henrik has shown substantial growth as a leader throughout these past 3 years at the college. He is well respected by his peers, is not afraid to take initiative, and always promotes and encourages the voices of others. Through College Board and PNC, he has shown dedication to both the college and his community, advocacy for the profession, and has acted as a dependable peer for his classmates and organizations. Henrik, welcome and congratulations on your award. And now to Dr. Stratton.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Seifert. I have the honor of awarding the Dean's Research Award, and this award is for a PharmD 1, 2, or 3 student in recognition of outstanding achievement in research activities. And the award winner from this class is Ryan McFarland from Duluth. Applause, sure. Ryan was incredibly eager to begin in the lab in spring of 2021 with his previous research experience and as an undergraduate student, where he was able to start experiments very quickly. His project was to test the ability for adenyl cyclase inhibitors to prevent and attenuate morphine tolerance in mice. Ryan and his faculty mentor were able to obtain enough new information from Ryan's work to add to existing data to complete a manuscript. And this will be submitted in the next few weeks to a peer-reviewed journal. And with that, back to you, Dr. Seifert.
Thank you, Dr. Stratton. Well, our next award is the F.J. Wooling PharmD student. F.J. Wooling was, well, you're just going to have to look it up. This is for a third year with the highest overall GPA after fall semester. And our awardee is Brandon Daly. Brandon has had the highest overall GPA. He's had the highest overall GPA. Is always an amazing accomplishment. And to maintain this over 5 semesters is outstanding. That's something that I never could do, Brandon. I'm glad for you. Congratulations on your achievement. Dr. Stratton.
The next award we have is the Metropolitan Professional Pharmacist Society Award. What am I missing? Okay, moving ahead, thank you. This is for the president of College Board. And this year, of course, we've been honored to have Kira Gonzalez leading the charge. So thank you so much, Kira. She stepped, again, applause, absolutely. Kira stepped into the College Board presidential role with a strong understanding of expectations, clear vision, and perseverance. Kira was elected to this role during the midst of the pandemic, when the future of College Board and the College of Pharmacy was very much unknown. Despite this forecasted challenge, Kira was able to successfully lead College Board and left the continuing executive board with a clear pathway for success. So congratulations again, and thank you, Kira, for all of your efforts on behalf of the college. And with that, Dr. Seifert.
And this award is from the Minnesota Pharmacists Association Academy of Student Pharmacists President's Award. And so there are two awards here, one for a student in Duluth and one for Twin Cities presidents of the Minnesota Pharmacy Student Alliance. And we'd like to recognize Jake Noble in Duluth and Ali Shirbanenko in the Twin Cities. Jake and Ali led MPSA through the transition year where we had to pivot back and forth from online to in-person based on COVID-19 fluctuations. They did a great job at communicating with the e-board and MPSA members during this time. A few highlights from their year as presidents include immunizing the public at the Minnesota State Fair, hosting a health fair at PNC, and bringing 35 students to the first in-person APHA conference in 2019. Congratulations, Jake and Ali, on your accomplishment. And Dr. Stratton.
The next award is the Pharmacy Alumni Society Student Award. This award's for a first year, second year, or third year student demonstrating professional enthusiasm and the ability to stimulate personal and professional growth, among others. This year's award for the P3 class is Jake Noble. Here, yes. So I see Jake back there blushing, being appropriately embarrassed. So Jake served as a member of the Hope Clinic Exec Board meeting, or the board. We spent a lot of Thursday mornings together there, didn't we, Jake? For the past 2 years, serving as past year as the pharmacy clinic co-coordinator, the other clinic coordinators from the med school. Jake also worked with Dr. Grant Anderson to develop COVID-19 vaccine educational materials and mobilize students to assist with education and COVID vaccination efforts. In addition, Jake has been heavily engaged in the MINPAC experience. He's one of the student leads for his MINPAC group, providing topics and leading discussions, asking engaging questions, and connecting the students from different years and the entire group. So once again, congratulations, Jake.
Our next award is for a PD3 Student Integrity Award. This is awarded to a third-year student that best exemplifies and promotes a culture of attributes found in their respective class code of ethics. And I'd like to recognize Kira Gonzalez. Kira sets a fantastic and engaged example of the code of ethics, even above and beyond her classroom interactions, committee work, and LEA. She has become a lead with the appreciation card and gifts and creating a space where students can learn and thrive. So congratulations, Kira.
The next award is the U.S. Public Health Service Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award. This was established to recognize pharmacy students' contributions to public health pharmacy practice. There are 90 submissions across the country this year to the Public Health Service. So students at each of those universities received an award. But of those 90, 10 were selected by Public Health Service from across the country to receive this special award. And this year we are honored to have one of those recipients here in this room in Duluth. So this year the college's recipient was named among the top 10 winners, and it is once again, it is Jake Noble. So congratulations, Jake. Jake has utilized public health skills and passion to create significant and lasting change in reducing health disparities for Minnesota's most vulnerable. Through formal and informal leadership opportunities, community engagement and service, Jake has worked diligently to reduce health disparities for individuals who are most at risk for poor health outcomes, while leading other pharmacy and medical students to do the same. The impact of his work is enormous and life-saving, as much of his work was focused on health behaviors, such as increasing COVID vaccination uptake, while he has also worked to increase healthcare access and quality for homeless individuals and refugees. So once again, congratulations, Jake.
This concludes our student awards, and congratulations again to all of our student winners. Now, each semester, our students vote to select the faculty, guest lecturers, and teaching assistants that foster a positive learning environment and supportive teaching style. I'll hand it over to the class reps who will be announcing the winners for this year. And so we'll turn it over to your class reps.
I think Shane first. How do I do it? Oh. Is Shane there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Can we hear them? No, we can't. Oh, no.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, hello. For those of you that don't know me, most of you via YouTube or Zoom here today, my name is Shane. I'm one of the class representatives for the class of 2023. I'm housed on the Duluth campus. With me today is Carly, Adam, and Diana. So first, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you to our classmates for being here. Thank you to our faculty, our staff, and our support for helping us through. I can honestly say there's no way that we would have made it through the past 3 years, and there's no way we're going to make it through the next year without you guys. I wanted to take a special thank you to any family, friends that are watching remotely. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy day and being with us today. And again, a special thank you to all of my classmates. Absolutely could not have done it without you. Hopefully I helped you guys along the way as well. So with that, today we are here to share our award winners for the class of 2023, both spring semester and year awards. So with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Adam, who is going to help us out with the Professor of the Semester and the Year Award.
Hi, everybody. My name is Adam Fan, and I'm one of the TC reps, one of the PD3 TC reps for College of Pharmacy for class of 2023. And I have the privilege today to announce our award for the Professor of the Year and Semester. With the 2 campuses and 1 college structure in mind, both the TC and Duluth campuses chose to recognize the same person this year. It is Dr. Moretti from our oncology class.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Diana. I'm Adam's counterpart on the Twin Cities. Again, with the Twin Cities and Duluth campus, we chose together for the guest lecturer of the semester, and that was Dr. Ashley Brown from our acute care course. And then Dr. Heather Blue was our guest lecturer of the year when she presented in infectious disease.
All right, hi everybody. My name's Carly Bright. I'm also a P3 class rep. I am the part 2 component to the Duluth side of things. So we also polled our class on how wonderful our TAs were, whether they were residents, ABBY students, graduate students, or members like us. They were all very helpful in helping us complete our education. So a big blanket thank you for everybody who's helped us get to where we are now. But let's announce the winner. The winner for our semester of and year award is Dr. Amber Porter for her contributions to our acute care course. Thank you so much. I will now pass it to Shane to wrap up.
Lastly, we wanted to again extend our greatest thank you to all of our faculty, our staff, our teaching teams, to our peers, to our family, to our friends that are here virtually with us. A special thank you to everybody that's taken their time out to be here with us today. And with that, I will happily pass it back over to Dean Wellage for the coding portion of our ceremony.
Congratulations to all, and thank you very much. It's not quite coding time. It is time to hear from a remarkable individual. I'm pleased to introduce our keynote speaker for today, and that is Rhonda Chacolas. Dr. Chacolas currently serves as a clinical pharmacist at Prime Therapeutics, a pharmacy benefit management company, and as a part-time float pharmacist for CVS Health. Dr. Chacolas graduated from the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy in 2009. She received her Master's of Public Health in 2020 from American Public University. She was recently appointed to the state of Minnesota's Drug Formulary Committee, and this committee is responsible for reviewing and recommending the drugs covered by the state's Medicaid program and Minnesota Care. She is currently the president of the University of Minnesota Alumni Society. And as board president, Dr. Chacolas has been committed to improving diversity amongst the board and strengthening the mentorship program with College of Pharmacy students. And with that, I will turn it over to Dr. Chacolas.
Good afternoon, Dean Wellage. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. I would like to formally congratulate all the award winners that were recognized this afternoon. More importantly, I would like to acknowledge and congratulate all the students who have made it to this point. Student pharmacists, friends and family, faculty and staff, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this monumentous occasion, the white coat ceremony. This is a huge accomplishment as you prepare to make your transition to your clinical rotation. So today, I'm going to give you a secret. I'm going to give you some of my secret sauce that has allowed me to become the person that I am and the clinician that I am today. That sauce is rooted in self-love and self-care. You're probably sitting at your table thinking about what do these concepts have to do with anything related to my clinical rotations, patient care, or even becoming a pharmacist. Well, let me take you on a journey. More than 19 years ago, a series of events forced me to return to Georgia, to Minneapolis. Newly divorced and a mother of a 4-year-old son, I decided to pursue my dream of becoming a pharmacist. So I applied to the Minnesota College of Pharmacy. Eventually, I was invited to participate at the college interviews day. It was magical and exciting. Apparently, I was so caught up in the excitement that I threw my keys in a trash can. This experience gave me an opportunity to bond with student services because I had to use the phone to call my dad. My keys were never recovered, and despite that incident, I was accepted into the program. I knew the college would be the place that would give me my PharmD degree, but my journey as a non-traditional student certainly wasn't easy. I experienced the loss of my grandfather, 2 aunts, several cousins. I've suffered injuries related to a car accident and a physical assault. Easily, these events could have overshadowed my experience here at the college, but it helped me gain perspective. I went from being an A student to accepting the notion that a C would get me a degree so long as I could manage my life. I also met a number of fabulous people, including Dr. Grant Anderson, Dr. Tim Stratton, Dr. Rory Rimmel, Dr. Bruce Benson, Dr. Jason Varon, and my biggest cheerleader and supporter, Dr. Raquel Rodriguez. These individuals, along with people from the college, my friends and families, helped me to formulate a lifelong transition plan, a plan that has allowed me to transition from a number of circumstances, from being a student pharmacist to a clinician and an advocate and champion for those in my community who are not always seen and heard. So let's get to the important part, the prescription for the secret sauce. The main ingredient, you don't have to be perfect. I'm sure you can relate to the feeling of your life being measured by tests and how well you will perform. Well, I'm here to tell you, life is full of tests. The academic tests don't fully measure how well you will do and what you're really capable of. The true tests are how well you interact with people and patients. Most importantly, how well you treat yourself. Remember, in real life, you get to phone a friend, a colleague, or a mentor. This leads me to my second ingredient, forgiveness. Sometimes we all have the desire to be perfect. Rather than beating yourself up or focusing on something you can't change, see your mistakes as an opportunity and use them to alter and shape your future actions. Finally, another ingredient, humility. Your actions as a person and a pharmacist must be grounded in humility. You have learned and mastered the use of clinical guidelines, but now the real work starts, putting them into practice. There will be times that you will encounter patients that will challenge your beliefs and circumstances and everything that you've known about pharmacy. But remember, being a pharmacist means you're flexible and humble enough to remember that patients should be given autonomous decisions. Rather than see these situations as challenges, use these as opportunities to foster innovation and forward thinking. Recalling that the most important ingredients in the secret sauce is self-love and self-care, you're probably thinking, what does that look like? Well, for me, self-love is accepting that my experiences, both good and bad, can be used to help me free myself and pursue my passions, both personally and professionally. Knowing that what was true yesterday may not be true today. In other words, your mistakes don't define you, and it's important to celebrate all of your accomplishments. What does self-care look like? Well, self-care for me is rooted in coffee. For those of you who know me, I am a coffee connoisseur. In other words, I'm a coffee snob. Some of my favorites are Costa Rican, Ethiopian, Kenyan, Kona, and Jamaican Blue. For me, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee paired with great conversation and adventure. My love for coffee has expanded to traveling to these countries where my favorite coffees can be retrieved. Along my adventures, I've had the opportunity to meet many people I call friends who also ship me coffee when my supply runs low. Being a student at the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy has provided you with a rigorous academic foundation. This foundation should provide you with confidence. In other words, I know you all really know your stuff, or you know where to find it. As you transition to your rotations and into the profession, you must remember your actions must be intentional and purposeful. Remember, the secret is in the sauce. Confidence, duty, freedom, forgiveness, forward thinking, humility, intention, and purpose. Applying the sauce to your career and life will help you transcend some of the most difficult circumstances, especially when you pair them with self-love and self-care. It has been my distinct honor and pleasure to speak to you today. Thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you very, very much for those inspiring words and the secret sauce. We've come to the most treasured part of this event, presenting the class with new white coats to symbolize their transition from the classroom to practice. This is a long set of directions now. So attendees who are connected via Zoom, we encourage you to adjust your settings to gallery view so you can see your classmates on the screen. Students in the class of 2023, please turn your video on and remain muted and stand in your home spaces or here in the classroom. Okay. If you are joining us remotely and have a friend, family member, partner, roommate, or other helper with you, please hand them your coat to that person. If you're joining remotely without others present, hold on to your coat because you're going to put it on yourself. For those students who are in the classroom, feel free to give your white coat to your neighbor, friend, colleague, and they will coat you, and then you will coat them. So people should either have their coders all connected and know who, and the coders should stand behind the individual. And I would say go forth and put your white coats on.
Oh, is that what? It's actually because so following directions. Does that count? I'm just kidding. Do this first and this first. Oh, this one first? Okay.
So all of you who put your new white coats on, stand there. Okay. Think how it feels. Be proud. Your white coat is going to travel with you throughout your 4th year and is a symbol of that professionalism, excellence in caring for your patients and their families. Thank you very much. And after some picture shots, I think we're getting here in the Twin Cities, I'll have everybody else sit down again.
Sorry.
Yeah. And now with your mics off, but continuing in gallery view, I would like to invite Samantha Keith, co-chair of the Student Initiative for Integrity in Pharmacy, to share a brief history of your class's code of ethics. And then the class reps will lead the students through the reading of your class code to reaffirm commitments. Samantha?
I got it right here.
Hello. 3 years ago, we created our code of ethics as a class. Together, we set values, promises, and expectations to uphold throughout our time here at the College of Pharmacy. During our time at the college, we have revisited our code and discussed ways that we follow our code well and found areas that we could strive to improve. This next year, perhaps more than ever, we will be tested in these areas and the need to remember the commitment that we have made to ourselves, to our patients, to our colleagues, to our communities, and to our profession. As we recite our code together in just a moment, I ask that you reflect on how far we have come in the last 3 years. Think about how we have grown and how we have changed our idealistic values into realities. Be proud of what we have accomplished as pharmacy students and continue to reflect on areas you can grow and develop as we get closer to reaching our goal of becoming trustworthy practicing pharmacists. Now I will invite Carly to start reading our Code of Ethics.
Thank you, Samantha. So follow along and please recite our Code of Ethics out loud with us using the link on the screen. We, the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy class of 2022, pledge to embody integrity, demonstrate humility, and emphasize respect. Throughout our education and our lives, we intend to navigate change with an open mind and promote a culture of learning. Starting today, we will be held accountable for our actions by keeping and upholding the following Code of Ethics.
To our patients, we will provide genuine, empathetic, and compassionate care. We will acknowledge and embrace diversity while celebrating individual identities and embrace compassionate care. We will acknowledge and embrace diversity with celebrating individual identities and ensuring equity. We will prioritize patient-centered wellness and advocate for our patients' rights and autonomy. We will educate and promote health literacy for all.
You're doing great, Adam. To our community, we will build and maintain trust by emphasizing preventive and holistic care. We will improve communities through safe, transparent, and responsible medication use and disposal. We will meet the needs of the community we serve by utilizing resources efficiently. We will support public health education and combat health disparities by becoming actively engaged leaders.
To our peers and colleagues, we will cultivate positive and respectful interprofessional relationships through empowerment, trust, and hard work. We will seek guidance when needed and give guidance when appropriate. We will support and recognize the trials and triumphs of others. We will give, receive, and implement constructive criticism through open and honest communication.
To our profession, we will share our skills and expertise within our profession and interprofessionally. We will remain accessible and reliable while maintaining our legal and ethical boundaries. We will communicate professionally with sensitivity towards others. We will adapt to the changes in healthcare and technology to advocate for advancements in our career and profession. We will pass on the knowledge that was bestowed upon us to others.
To ourselves, we will recognize our personal value while acknowledging and remaining self-aware of our limitations. We will purposefully exemplify professional decorum throughout our lives. We will remain passionate in the pursuit of our goals. We will approach adversity mindfully and intentionally. We will promote personal and professional well-being.
With these statements in mind, we commit to fostering a cohesive and cooperative community to ensure the success of our class and profession.
By signing this document, we vow to uphold these standards, to adhere to these values, and to review this code of ethics annually, revising it as we grow as a pharmacist.
Thank you, students, for reaffirming this important commitment to our profession. Every year, we look forward to the opportunity to celebrate our class award recipients and the many accomplishments of our students. And we are grateful for having this hybrid opportunity to acknowledge all of your hard work, not simply the award recipients, the incredible achievements, and the new beginnings you will experience as you transition to your fourth year. Before we conclude, I would like to thank the faculty, staff, your class representatives, Carly, Shane, Diana, and Adam, for all of they've done today and their commitment over the years. And my final remarks, I would like to ask the class of 2023 to stay either in your Zoom rooms, or in the classroom with cameras on, and so that we can take some more photos in either setting as group photos. Students, I look forward to hearing your amazing journey as you move through your fourth year. and then on into your career. Congratulations, class of 2023. At this time, faculty and staff who are in the Zoom room can go ahead and sign off. And we'll move to gallery view to get some pictures of the Zoom room participants. And then I ask Dr. Stratton in Duluth to get a few pictures in Duluth of all of the students in their nice white coats. And we'll do the same here as well for a group photo. And again, congratulations so much to all of you.
Maybe like gather like over right over there. We could do a nice little lineup.
Yeah.
Take a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
Y'all look so nice, all dressed up and snazzy. Yeah, you guys can take your masks off and picture. Yeah. So y'all can, stay behind your flag. Yeah, Alex, get back.
Okay, guys, I think the best thing to get a group photo with everybody will be to head actually to the stairway. And we're going to illegally block the stairs for a few moments. And so we can more easily see everybody's face rather than this long room. So if we want to head to the stairwell right here, we'll layer everybody up.
Today's showing that strong for 500 Oh, there you go. Looking sharp, looking. All right, now time for Dr. Kipling and Dr. Wells to get in. If we got you here, we're gonna take pictures of you here.
Not gonna do that side.
Okay. I would pay good money to see Dr. Wellage do the sorority swap. Yeah. That's so funny. I had to be taught today.
Big shoes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one. I'll just print your degree and be like, you're done. No APP.
I want to thank y'all for showing up. And you know, Janae had to be extra. Shout out to all my students on Zoom. We love y'all.
I said, go ahead and print the farm thing now. She's like, oh yeah, no, I was wondering, I tried that in Michigan.
Right. We live in yeah, we're nice and talk like 5 days a week. Yeah, you still hit the CBS.
As frequently as possible.
My other kid got his 13th grade. One of our students were. I asked the dark.